Welcome! Today the letter is M, and so we are going to be making a mojito. The first thing we will need to do is put about 12 fresh mint leaves into the bottom of our glass. So one of the reasons that we're making a mojito today, in addition to the fact that the letter is M, is that spring has finally arrived here in New England. And this means that it is no longer cold. It is now cold and rainy. Yay! Alright, now we're going to add 1.5 shots of spiced rum. I had the pleasure recently of hosting a couple of admitted law students here in my apartment for a weekend. It was a lot of fun, except one day, one of them accidentally took my to-do list with him when he went out apartment hunting. This was terrible. I was trying to be productive that afternoon, but I couldn't find my to-do list. It was paralyzing for me. I scoured the apartment half a dozen times looking for my to-do list, and I finally just had to give up and take a nap. It was terrible. Now we're going to add a shot of lime juice and then a teaspoon of sugar. I was sitting through a lecture recently where I didn't really know what was going on. The professor was saying things and asking questions, none of which really meant anything to me. And then he asked what show the song The Oldest Established was from. So I was able to participate. I was able to tell him that's from the musical Guys and Dolls. I'm not really sure why that came up in class, but I hope I'm able to find more classes about the law of musical theater next semester. Alright, now we will muddle this with our George Foreman grill scraper. This would be an appropriate time for the Little Bunny Foo-Foo song, since we won't be shaking anything today. A little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice, bopped them on the head. I'm not really sure how you know when something is sufficiently muddled. Okay, we'll stop there. And finally, we're going to top this off with 2 shots of club soda. Club soda. This is a mixer. If you are ever over in my apartment, this is not something you drink by itself. This gets mixed with alcohol. Don't come over here and turn down my alcohol. Alright, now we're going to stir. And then we will add some ice to it. One of my fans, recently suggested that before I start each video, I set out some ice in a bowl on the counter so that I don't have to turn my back to the camera when I get ice. So thank you for that. Please keep those very useful suggestions coming. Here's to New England being warm. Someday. I hope.